everyone, it's Dr. Liz from Sex Positive Psych. I'm answering some more questions today that I've gotten from folks about my new course, Your Erotic Voice. So someone wrote in and said, what if I feel like asking for what I want, or even just knowing deeply what I want, is selfish? And that is such a common concern. So many people feel like if they were to stand up and demand what they want from their partner, that it would be the most selfish thing in the world. But what I found is that when I actually talk to partners and tell them what I want and give them the opportunity to fulfill my wishes, they're actually much happier. The reality is, most of us are terrible mind readers. I mean, I'm a psychologist. If anyone should know how to read minds, it would be me, right? But I'm awful at it. Until my partners tell me what it is that they need, I don't know. I can make guesses based on other people I've been with before, or based on the way that they move their body or how they react to certain things. But until they explicitly tell me, this is what I want, I can't make sure that I'm giving them the amazing toe-curling experience that I want every one of my lovers to have. And so when you let someone know what it is that you want, you're giving them a gift. The gift of their pleasure. The gift of your pleasure. Because I think that in most sexual situations, what we all want is to make our partners feel really, really good. And telling your partner what you want, it gives them that opportunity. Now, another question I get a lot that's related to this would be, what if they shame me for it? What if I get judged? What if I say, hey, I'm really into feet, and they run away screaming? The reality is that when we're telling people what we want, we're taking a moment to be vulnerable. You're like taking your squishy inside bits and putting them out there for them to try and just hoping that they're not going to hurt you, right? But until you do that, until you are real and vulnerable with someone, your relationship is always going to have a gap. The reality of relationships is that we close that gap by taking chances, by being real. And so many people who never thought that they would be into something kinky or non-monogamous find out that they love it as soon as they try it for their partner. So yeah, when you take the risk to be vulnerable, someone may be negative with that. And if they continue to be negative, that may not be a person who's a good partner for you. Because the key of deep, meaningful relationships is that vulnerability. And there's nothing wrong with what you want. Even if it's not mine. Like, if I don't prefer that activity, that doesn't mean there's anything wrong with you liking it. Whatever it is, as long as you're not hurting someone in a way that they don't consent to, or you're not causing harm to children or animals, it's just you. The same way that some people don't like chocolate, and I might think that that's really weird because chocolate is delicious. Just because someone doesn't like the same sexual activities as you doesn't mean that there's anything wrong with you or with the things that you like. So don't worry about that judgment and shame. Accept that when you receive it, it's not about you. It's about them. I'm looking forward to seeing you at my 6-week course, Your Erotic Voice. So if you have more questions, please leave them for me. I cannot wait to hear all your questions.